Welcome back. If you want to save some of your favorite annual flowers, Charlie and Sharon show us how to do it before the weather gets too cold on this week's In the Garden.
Charlie, this is such a beautiful time of year, but we know these things aren't going to last forever, especially outside.
Yeah, and especially if you have some favorite annual flowers like this beautiful geranium or this really unusual coleus that I got on a trip this summer.
Yeah.
You don't want to lose these things because then you may not even be able to find them next year.
Right.
So the way to keep them is to bring them indoors. But if you don't have a big sunny window or a place to put them, how are you going to keep a big plant like this inside? The solution?
Yeah?
Take cuttings.
All right.
That's what we end up doing a lot with coleus and fuchsia and begonias and geraniums and even some of the hanging baskets you have, the petunias and the calibrachoas.
Really?
You could take cuttings of those too.
Okay.
And it's pretty simple, but you do have to do it now before the plants really go dormant and then they really don't want to root so much.
Right.
So unfortunately, this is a beautifully blooming geranium right now, but we're going to have to cut it up a little bit.
Just to show people what to do.
Exactly. So to start, you want to remove the flowers, of course, for the stem that you're going to be cutting, and then go back about 4 to 6 inches to right below a node, and then you want to snip it there.
Okay.
And then after that, you remove the lower leaves, dip it in some rooting hormone powder.
Is that important?
That is very important, especially this time of year. In the spring, maybe not so much, but in the fall, plants aren't used to be rooting that much. So this will really stimulate it. And then just stick it in a pot filled with moistened potting soil. And it's always nice to take a number of different cuttings from different plants and put them all in the same pot. It's okay.
Really?
Yeah, just leave them in there. Put them in a bright, sunny room for the winter. Come February, March or so, you can start tugging them a little bit to see if they're rooted or if they start putting on new growth. Then you can transplant them into their individual pots for the spring and summer.
All right.
So take a look at what you have out in the yard, grab some of the nicest looking plants, get them before the frost gets them.
Yep.
Take some cuttings and then you'll have a whole bunch of them that you can either give away or grow yourself next summer.
Perfect.